is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'd like to talk to you about breast cancer and some symptoms of breast cancer and mammogram screenings. Today, I'm going to start off by asking you several questions. Who has ever had a mammogram? How many people know what a mammogram is? How many people know someone that is affected by breast cancer every day? Okay, I would like to tell you some statistics about breast cancer. It can affect 1 out of 8 women in the United States throughout their lifetime. I personally have experienced this because my great-grandmother had breast cancer, and one of my close friends did as well. They were too late in getting a mammogram or didn't get one at all, and they now have to either surgically remove their breast, go through chemo, or go to the hospital and check up with their doctor. Today, I'm going to talk to you about my experience because of my loved ones. I now know how important mammogram screenings are. So I want to tell you what a mammogram is. A mammogram can show lumps through the breast in an x-ray, show any abnormalities in the breast in any way. It can also be, breast cancer doesn't always have to be felt. According to the National Breast Cancer Foundation, most women don't even know that they have breast cancer. I'm going to explain to you the importance of mammograms, some symptoms of breast cancer, and what a mammogram actually is. So, we're going to talk about some statistics first. 100 out of 1,000 will return for additional mammogram or ultrasound due to something seen in their initial mammogram. Also, 20 out of 1,000 will find that what is seen in the imaging is likely not cancer and return in 6 months to keep a checkup on it. Also, 5 out of 1,000 will be diagnosed with breast cancer every year. 61 out of 1,000 will have the additional imaging and find nothing is wrong with their breast. And also, 19 people out of 1,000 will have a minimally invasive needle biopsy. This in the middle also says, when breast cancer is found this way, the cure rate can go very high, which is a good thing for our society. So some people don't understand what a mammogram actually is. So basically, this is a mammogram machine. You put your breast in this little cup right here, and it will come up and come down and apply pressure on one's breast, and it will take an x-ray and show you any abnormalities seen in the breast. Some say that they hurt, but according to Carol Milberg Breast Cancer Foundation, they said that they're not normally painful, but it depends on people's tolerance to pressure. So, I also would like to talk about that a mammogram is a specific breast cancer test that can help early aid breast cancer development. Also, it detects breast cancer throughout women. Example of what an x-ray might look like by the mammogram screening is this. The first picture seen right here is considered a normal mammogram of a normal breast. The second picture right here is just a cyst developed in the breast. A third picture is actual cancer cells within the breast. This is considered breast cancer. The fourth picture is calcium buildup called calcifications within the breast. So, mammogram machine, they can press for abnormalities, and some symptoms you might see with breast cancer are lumps, cysts, mass, or change in shape of your breast, maybe even discharge or soreness around the breast, and also thick tissue around your breast. The best way to avoid discomfort and not cause pain within a mammogram screening is to schedule your appointment 2 weeks before your menstrual cycle, and also to take a non-aspirin reliever before your scheduled appointment. Now I'm going to explain why mammogram screenings are so important. They are very important because they can save women's lives throughout the years. Because if you develop breast cancer and you don't check up on it or make sure you get the proper treatment, it can kill someone. Mammograms are encouraged by many doctors throughout the United States and throughout the world. And according to womenhealth.gov, a mammogram is the best method of detecting breast cancer, and it's easy and it's possible. Mammograms are very vital They can show a lump, a mass, a cyst within the breast. They can show calcifications on any macro or micro level that you might have. People that should get mammograms regularly are between the ages of 50 to 74, and they also should be encouraged to get a mammogram screening every 2 years. According to Mammography Saves Lives Foundation, mammograms have helped reduce breast cancer mortality rate 40% in America, which is a great thing because it saved many lives. Now that the concerns of mammograms have been addressed, we can talk about some symptoms of breast cancer. Like I've already said, discharge within the breast, if you see a lump, if you see any mass or a cyst, or if you have changes of shape in your breast, or if your breasts are just sore. And remember, people don't know they have breast cancer because they don't see any changes. But that doesn't mean you don't need a mammogram. So in conclusion, I'd like to say mammograms can save many lives. Don't take this lightly. I've explained the importance of mammograms, what they are, and some symptoms of breast cancer. And I also like to say I have personal experience with people in my life that have suffered breast cancer. And you want to make sure you check on it regularly and make sure you know when it has developed so you can get the proper treatment. I now encourage you to tell all your loved ones, and maybe even yourself too, to get a mammogram screening. You never know when your last day with someone might be, and you want to make sure you can have as much time with them as possible. Also, I'd like to tell you to remember the statistic: 1 out of 8 women develop breast cancer throughout their lifetime. That is a huge statistic that shouldn't be taken lightly, and it's very important to understand. And also, remember to fight like a girl